woman that everyone seems to be talking about. She used to be a poet, and she was discovered by Bob Dylan and became a singer. And she has a really nice album out called Horses that was from. Also Blackjack Davy, Taj Mahal's version, and Jesus Was a Crossmaker from Judy Soul. It's 2.5 minutes after 12. You're listening to 93 WVBR FM in Ithaca, and I'm Jaime Wohl. The Ithaca Poetry Center presents Poetry and Song. It's every Monday night at the pub on the Ithaca Commons, and it's from 8 to 11 p.m. This Monday's poets are Art Tobias and Tom Hanna. A couple minutes after 12, here are the Blackbirds. That's from a re-release of Janis Ian's first album. It's called Pro Girl, sort of a mood poem about a prostitute. I guess they re-released it because she's become so big these days that they think they'll give this one another chance. It was out in 1967. We heard Joni Mitchell with Edith and the Kingpin and Walking in Rhythm from the Blackbirds. If you want to know all the information there is about the movies playing in Ithaca, the one thing you can do is call the WVBR Flick phone. The number is 273-5000, and it's in operation 24 hours a day. You can get complete movie listings and times and all that kind of thing. It's brought to you by Turbacks and Turbacks After Dinner Theater on Route 13, the Elmira Road, 3 miles south of Ithaca.
Atlanta Constitution editor Reg Murphy has worked only about 1 hour a day to earn $35,000 a year. His pay cut and a demotion will go into effect next Monday. That's the news. I'm Bill Owen on the American FM Radio Network.
And I'm Jaime Wohl with you on 93 WVBR. The weatherman said it's supposed to be sunny this afternoon, and you might as well believe him. I hope at least it'll be sunny this afternoon. High 40 to 45, partly cloudy tonight with a low near 30, but cooler in some of the valleys, of course. Increasing clouds tomorrow, highest in the mid-40s, and the chance of rain or snow this afternoon is 20%. Right now it's 40 degrees. It's 12:29. Jaime Wohl here with Derek and the Dominoes in concert. Tell the truth, Derek and the Dominoes. It's really too bad they broke up. As much as I like Cream and Eric Clapton's latest stuff, I think Derek and the Dominoes was, in my opinion, the height of his career. And not to mean that he probably won't surpass it again, but it's 20 minutes before 1 o'clock. Jaime Wohl here with Sparks. Goldie Zelkowitz was the name she was born with, and she calls herself Genya Ravan. The song was Feel the Need in Me, and we heard Lou Reed with Vicious, and Looks, Looks, Looks from the new Sparks album, Indiscreet. 11 minutes before 1. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving dinner last night. I myself was completely stuffed, and I haven't eaten anything since. This is Gordon Lightfoot with The Summer Side of Life. How Many Friends from the Who by Numbers. I really like that album. I don't think there's one bad track on it. We also heard Everyone's Gone to the Moon, 1968, Jonathan King. Gordon Lightfoot did The Summer Side of Life, and Paul Simon with Still Crazy After All These Years. It's 3 minutes after 1.
There's no need to go all over it. A complete selection of stereo and quadraphonic sound systems at a price that just can't be matched. Make sure you do the right thing this Christmas. See the friendly folks at Stereo Shack for your Christmas gift giving. Use your master charge of Bank AmeriCard. And remember, Stereo Shack has new hours for the holiday season. Monday through Saturday from 9 till 9, Sundays noon till 5. Stereo Shack for the merriest Christmas ever.
If you're interested in seeing pottery demonstrations, professional potter Tom Rundell will be giving demonstrations at TC3, Tompkins Cortland Community College, Friday, December 12th, from 2 to 4 in the hallway next to the pool lounge at TC3, and the public is invited. If you've got something going on that you'd like the community to hear about, tell it to us at WVBR and we'll pass it along. All you have to do is type the information double-spaced on a 3x5 card, the same way you'd like it read on the air, and mail it to us at 227 Linden Avenue, Ithaca, New York, 14850, or drop it off at our studios. There's usually someone here from 9 to 5 to take them. It's 5 minutes after 1. We're 93 WVBR FM in Ithaca. And this is Babe Ruth with The Mexican. Medicina from the Sir Douglas Quintet. And the Mexican Babe Ruth. It's 13 minutes after 1 o'clock. This is Buffy St. Marie with one of the most funny songs she's written. It's called Johnny Be Fair. Buffy St. Marie. Split Coconut, coming from Dave Mason's album of the same name, and Stand, Sly and the Family Stone. Change Partners, that was requested from Stephen Stills, and Holding On to Yesterday from Ambrosia. You Really Got a Hold on Me started it off from Laura Nero. 16 and a half minutes before 2. Around this time yesterday, I promised I'd play something from Joel Zoss, the guy that wrote Too Long at the Fair for Bonnie Raitt. He has a really good solo album out on Arista, and this is called I Waited for You. Vassar Clements with Roger Miller's King of the Road. We heard Only a Hobo from Rod Stewart and I Waited for You, Joel Zoss's ultimate unrequited love song. It's 4.5 minutes before 2 o'clock. Dan Boyle, a WVBR institution. It's 44 degrees outside, and it's expected to get up in the mid-40s, so it probably won't get any warmer. Partly cloudy tonight with a low near 30, but cooler in the valleys. Increasing clouds tomorrow, and the highs again in the mid-40s. And if you're interested in the snow chance, it's about 20% today. A couple minutes before 2 o'clock, you're listening to 93 WVBR FM in Ithaca. And this is David Bowie, Life on Mars. Evil Woman, the new single from the Electric Light Orchestra. And we heard Steely Dan with Everyone's Gone to the Movies. David Bowie, Life on Mars. If you haven't been down to Harold's yet, you really should go down there. We're having a contest in conjunction with them, and we're giving away $50 worth of clothing from Harold's Army and Navy store. All you have to do is go down to the Commons and fill out an entry form. We'll be having the drawing on December 6th. It's 9.5 minutes after 2 o'clock. This is Harry Chapin, who'll be in town a week from tomorrow at Ithaca College. It's called Old College Avenue. Harry Chapin from Short Stories, a very nostalgic song, especially for those of us who live in Ithaca. As you might have heard, Harry Chapin went to Cornell, and the College Avenue he's talking about is right here in College Town. The Ithaca Poetry Center presents Poetry and Song every Monday night at the pub on the Ithaca Commons. Happens on Mondays from 8 to 11 p.m., and this Monday's poets are Art Tobias and Tom Hanna. Ithaca Poetry Center. It's 15 minutes after 2 o'clock. I'm Jaime Wohl, and I'll have some more music for you right after the news from New York.
For Rolling Stone News Service, this is Hank Philippi.
Before that byline, we had Pack of Fools from C-Train and You Better Think Twice, Jimmy Messina's song when he was in Poco. It's 29 minutes before 3, and this is Rita Coolidge with Mean to Me. If you've always been an Allman Brothers fan, and you never bought any of their albums, I wouldn't suggest you jump to it right now. Wait a couple weeks. They're coming out with a greatest hits album called The Road Goes On Forever, and I'm sure it'll have Blue Sky and most of their good stuff on it. That was from their latest Win, Lose, or Draw, with Just Another Love Song, and Cecilio and Capono, two guys from Hawaii, did Feeling Just the Way I Do, and Rita Coolidge, of course, with Mean to Me.
What do you know about quadraphonic music systems? At last, Columbia will also be giving away 30 sets of 15 quad records and one set of their entire 350-record quad library. Sound Advice and Columbia want you to hear a straightforward demonstration of quadraphonic music systems. Come decide for yourself at Sound Advice, 205 Dryden Road in College Town.
13.5 before 3. I'm very impressed with the new Keith Jarrett album, Backhand. Here's a cut from it. It's the title track. Stevie Wonder's Superstition from Beck, Bogart, and Appice, and the title track of Keith Jarrett's Backhand. It's a couple minutes before 3 o'clock. The Starry Night Puppet Theater will be at Tompkins Cortland Community College Friday, December 12th, giving 2 performances in the Fireplace Lounge on the TC3 campus, including a Christmas children's show at 1:30 p.m. The troupe will also hold workshops So if you'd like to learn about puppet making and the history of puppets, go down to TC3, December 12th, Friday. The public's invited and admission is free. We're 93 WVBR FM in Ithaca. I'm Jaime Wohl, and here's Judy Collins. Now begin. The Harder They Come from Jimmy Cliff. And Sunrise was from Eric Carmen, formerly of the Raspberries. If you saw the Beach Boys, you saw him right before the opening act. And So Begins the Task, Judy Collins' version of the song.
This week at your co-op, Ithaca's only consumer-owned, on West Clinton Street, Ithaca. Open Sundays, 10 until 5.
93 WVBR FM in Ithaca. Nick Ronson with Woman. Those jingle bells remind me that there's only 27 more days till Christmas. Andy Denmark, who'll be on at 4 o'clock, was just downtown and told me there's a Santa Claus ringing a bell at every corner. That was the Average White Band with Schoolboy Crush and Fallen Rock. She's a mystery. Well, it's a little late, but here it is. The SPCA report. On Trumansburg Road, there's a 2.5-year-old setter lab cross named Pokey. Black and white on neck, wearing a red leather collar with a license with the numbers E43346. On Sapsucker Woods Road, a 6-year-old female Samoyed, white and wearing a chain collar with tags. Small for its breed, and its name is Connie, with a K. On Depot Road in Newfield, a 2-year-old gray and black male German Shepherd. And on White Church Road in Brooktondale, a 7 to 8-year-old long, wiry-haired male Beagle Airedale Cross. Black and white with drags right front foot. Well, anyway. Found dogs. That's what it said. On Enfield Falls Road, a small mixed breed dog, medium length hair, white with black ears, black and white muzzle, black spot on base of tail on right side. And on Juniper Drive, South Hill, a golden retriever puppy is also lost. As far as cats go, the ones that are lost were on Hector Street, a talkative, year-old, long-haired female calico cat. I know all about talkative cats. Have one that goes forever. On Enfield Center, a 10 to 12-week-old black male kitten wearing a white flea collar. And on West Court and Meadow Streets, an altered male part Siamese cat, grayish-black, has 4 white paws and white on nose and stomach. And finally on Wilseyville, a 6-month-old long-haired female gray tiger has markings and has very long whiskers in its ears. Okay, found cats on Missouri Road, Newfield, a male part Siamese with tiger. My song is making me laugh. On Hartford Dryden Road, a 1 to 2-year-old long-haired female calico with extra toes on its front feet. And State Street, finally, a 7-month-old solid black kitten with a white spot on its chest. Any information can be called into the shelter at 257-1822. Okay, 28 minutes before 4 o'clock. This is Elton John with Empty Sky. Elton John from his first recording with Empty Sky. If your clothes are falling off your back and you don't have that much cash, we at WVBR think we have the answer. We're having a contest in conjunction with Harold's Army and Navy Store, and you can win a gift certificate of up to $50 worth of clothing. All you have to do is go down to Harold's, which is on the Ithaca Commons, and fill out an entry blank. We'll be drawing the names of the winners on December 6th, and possibly you might be one of them. Harold's. From one of the best rock and roll albums that came out this year, Ian Hunter. The song was Once Bitten, Twice Shy. We heard 16 Banks to Boston from a local artist, John Bailey, Ring Around the Rosy Rag from Arlo Guthrie, and Highway 61, Bob Dylan. 4 minutes before 4, Andy Denmark is in next, and I'll be back tomorrow, same time, most likely. We're 93 WVBR FM in Ithaca. I'm Jaime Wohl. Have a really nice weekend. This is Barbara Moritz with Flying